Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Vussy Magz back at it with another one. So listen up, guys. Today is a Thursday. I'm introducing a new, basically, video series that I want to add into the Supreme Traders thing, your YouTube channel. So this video series is going to be called Quick Charts, right? So with Quick Charts, the idea is that basically anytime, because listen, I make a watch list every week, which I upload on weekends, right? That's the watch list. So now with quick charts, it's basically charts that I want to share with you during the week. Anytime during the week, I want to share with you guys charts. I feel like I was limited to only sharing charts with you only on weekends. So now I can even share charts with you even during the week, and I'm gonna call them quick charts because these are charts that aren't supposed to waste any time. Because during the week we're all trading and stuff like that. Some of you guys are working, some of you guys are doing, whatever that you need to do to put money on the table, bread on the table. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, quick charts. Listen, I'm gonna be doing this every week when I see opportunities where I feel like you guys might not see them. So I'm also gonna share my charts with you, or my trades, or whatever. You understand? So you understand what I'm saying? So listen, if this is your first time, I go by the name of Vussy Magz. Like the video, subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you get notified every time I make an upload. Understand? To all my recurring visitors, welcome back to the family. You already know what it is. You're always welcome here anytime, during the day, in the morning, midnight, anytime. You can come to the YouTube channel and feel at home. All right, so let's go check out today's quick charts. Alright, fam, so the first chart that we're gonna look at for our quick charts is AUD USD, right? So the Australian dollar against the US dollar on the H4 time frame. At the moment, I only have like a sell order which is open. It's not really an order, it's a market execution. So this trade is already open. But the reason why I have this trade open, because as you can see, you might think that this trade is just like it's open without a TP, without a SL. You might think I'm being reckless or whatever, but actually the story is we had a trade which was open there, right? I had a sell stop order there because, as you can see, we have this trend line here, and this was a trade which was actually suggested by a member of my VIP signal group. So so basically with the signal group, it's a mentorship type of thing. So it's not just about the signals, but we actually get to socialize and talk about charts and everything. So this one was suggested by a member, like I said. So we had an order which was open, the order which was open there, which was the previous low, right? So then we had the SL there, and the TP was like here at this support, so which it went and hit this morning. Then because I saw there was still momentum, I just opened this trade, which now is still in profit, but I'm starting to see bullish momentum in the H1 right now. So the reason why I have it open is because I know, because I already showed you guys in the H4 that this is a support, this was a support like zone. What's most likely to happen now is we might see a retest and that's only when it's safe for you to like sell into this space. So right now I think I'm just gonna close this one because I was just expecting that maybe it might keep going or whatever, but as you can see, I have my eye on it, and I don't suggest that you guys also do this. So I'm most probably gonna close this one, but wait for a retest. And also I'm gonna show you if the retest doesn't happen anytime this week, I'm gonna definitely show you guys on the weekend or whatever. So let's go to the next page. So what we have now is the CHF JPY. You might have seen this pair on the like weekly analysis that I dropped on Sunday. So basically what's going on is a descending channel, right? It's a descending channel. We have the higher time frame. And guys, excuse me, I'm going to talk fast with this one because like I said, these are quick charts, right? This is just to get you through the rest of the 2 days we have left. So I'm busy as it is now, but I'm just squeezing this video out for you guys. So listen, as I was saying, we have the top trend line and then we have the bottom trend line. So basically the price bounces at the top trend line and then it makes its way back to the lower trend line, or at least it makes its way to previous support zones and support and resistances and levels like that, which means it might not necessarily make its way down to the trend line, but expect the price to still respect support levels. Speaking of support levels, I'm gonna draw one now. Right, So the place where we have our TP, it's also a support level. If you look at it on a daily time frame, this was the resistance here, support again. So price will most likely make its way here, which is why we have our TP there and our SL weights at. So now looking in the H4 time frame, it makes sense as to why we have our sell order, which is open here, and our TP there. I'm not willing to tolerate any risk more than this part, basically, right? So the risk to reward ratio has to be high, you understand? So basically you can see the risk to reward ratio was already implemented in this signal. So let's go to the next pair. Gold, ladies and gentlemen. So with gold, I'm just gonna remove this trend line here, and I'm also gonna remove this one. With gold, it seems like I'm gonna take a L, guys. I ain't even gonna lie about this one. It looks like I'm taking an L, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? So I opened this trade. I opened this trade after this bearish candlestick on the H4, right? And then we had a breakout, and then it still rejected. Because if you can look at what's going on here, we rejected the trend line here, right? This was a retest. Then the price made its way up, came back, which was supposed to break down or break out of this, reversal line. But because price does what it wants, as long as you know or you're confident that you're following your strategy, which is winning, which is what I'm doing, then I don't worry even if the price doesn't go according to how I planned it or how it showed it was going to go, depending on this. It might still break below, but at this point, I'm not even going to depend on that. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it's this thing is showing that, like, listen, it wants to hit my SL or whatever. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. But let me show you the logic behind this, the reasoning behind this. If you look at the H4 time frame, I have this trend line, basically, right? So with this trend line, you see that every time the price makes its way to the trend line, it has to go down, make a new low. It happened here, it made a new low. So now where the price is at now, it rejected the trend line, and it obviously went down here. But then we had the reversal line here, which meant that the price, because the price rejected the trend line just like it did here, it went and made a new low. So if it did here, it means it must what? It must go and make a new low again. You understand? So that's the reasoning. So listen, even if it hits TP, I'm not gonna feel bad about this one because I'm doing what price is showing me I must do. But obviously you can't win all the time, which is why I'm showing you these things. You understand? So let's go to the next pair. So the last pair that I want to show you guys is the USDZAR. With the USDZAR, basically, I think this one is the one I've milked the most of most pairs, right? In the past 2 months, the USDZAR is the one that's been milked the most. As you can see, fam, what's happening here is the same thing that happened there. So it broke out, and then we went and made a new low. We also here, the thing here, it's the price is supposed to break out. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here the price is supposed to break out and go make new lows. So which is why I have a sell stop here, which was gonna symbolize that for the price to hit my sell stop, it will mean that it will have to break out. But as you guys can see, the price doesn't want to break out, so I might just have to wait out this one, and then as soon as we get another rejection at the top, that's when I'm gonna sell again. Then hopefully it's gonna go with that trade and come hit my sell stop, still go for the TP or whatever. Alright fam, so that's all of the quick charts I had for you guys today. You know what I'm saying? So some of the trades like the AUD USD, you want to be careful, or wait for the retest and stuff like that. With gold, I feel like I'm not even gonna hold my horses with gold. You saw it might have hit TP, but in case it doesn't, I feel like a sell stop might be helpful to you in case the price makes its way down again to my entry level. So again, it's your boy Vussy. Like the video, comment, leave a like, subscribe if you also haven't, and if you do subscribe now, click the bell notification icon so you get notified every time I make a drop by. It's your boy once again. I'm out. Peace out.